Alright, so today's video is going to be just a little bit different. Today we are going to watch multiple different clips here of the NYPD violating persons' First Amendment rights. First Amendment rights to protest. So yesterday, I believe it was supposed to be at Columbia University. There is a planned pro-Palestinian protest. The protest was happening in response to attacks on other pro-Palestinian protesters just a little bit ago. On January 23rd, or it might have actually been the 22nd, a group of demonstrators at Columbia University say they were attacked with what they believe to have been a chemical-based weapon during a gathering in support of Palestinians amid the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. They refused medical treatment, but that is being investigated, and then the protest was in response to this attack, and also, obviously, to raise awareness of the ongoing genocide that is happening to the people in Gaza. And this is the first post that I stumbled across. I just got to Columbia University where pro-Palestine protest is happening in response to attacks on student protesters by former IDF soldiers. NYPD is blocking off the subway exit nearest to Columbia University. And this clip is just of cops just kind of sitting there. Sorry, it was a little loud at first. This is just a video of the cops, not letting people in, not letting people out. But I kept scrolling to see what else was going on, and I found another post from the same account. And this is just a really short video of it's so chaotic. You don't really know exactly what's going on. The one thing you do know is the cops showed up here, and they started making it so much worse. And this is something that I say on my channel regularly. When cops show up, when the cops aren't there, fucking everything is good. People are exercising their First Amendment rights. They're trying to raise awareness about this chemical attack that happened on these protesters that were not doing anything wrong. And they're also trying to raise awareness against an ongoing genocide that's currently happening. And this is what the cops do when they show up.
You will be placed under arrest and charged with disorderly conduct. This is the New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully in the roadway and obstructing vehicular traffic. You are ordered to leave the roadway and utilize the available sidewalk. If you do so voluntarily, no charges will be placed against you. If you remain in the roadway and refuse to utilize the sidewalk, you will be placed under arrest and charged.
You can clearly see in this video, throughout the video, the cops protesting, just screaming and yelling at these people to go onto the sidewalk. But we're going to see here in some of these other clips, because there's a really, really good thread from an account here. We're going to see from what's been going on that these cops essentially push these people into the street. They told them, stay on the sidewalk, but then they were also just threatening to arrest them either way. Here is a clip. Now, this is a really good thread here from an account named Isabella Leva, or Liva. I don't know if I pronounced that name wrong. I'm so sorry. It said, happening now, NYPD's Strategic Response Group is threatening mass arrest today at the pro-Palestine protest at Columbia. Here is the first.
Against you. If you remain in the roadway and refuse to utilize the sidewalk, you will be placed under arrest and charged with disorderly conduct. This is the New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully in the roadway and obstructing vehicular traffic. You are ordered to leave the roadway and utilize the available sidewalk.
They're blocking the roadway. Am I missing something here? Are they not blocking the fucking roadway? They have a wall of cops from one end to the other.
Voluntarily, no charges will be placed against you. If you remain in the roadway and refuse to utilize the sidewalk, you will be placed under arrest and charged with disorderly conduct. This is the New York City Police Department. You are unlawfully in the roadway and obstructing vehicular traffic. You are ordered to leave the roadway and utilize the available sidewalk. If you do so voluntarily, it's against you. If you
I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of comments down on this video, depending on how many people see it, because every time I cover protests like this, I get comments that are like, well, they're not allowed to block the road, or they're not allowed to block traffic, or you think they should be allowed to block traffic, that's against the law, this, that, and the third. These people are 100% in their right to exercise. They are exercising their First Amendment rights. They have the right to be out there. They have every right to be out there to say what they want to say. The cops cannot arrest them for protesting. I mean, they can, and they did, but they're literally it's a violation of people's First Amendment rights. Absolutely. Because when you arrest them, when you detain them for, again, literally using one of their rights, which is the right to free speech, you're saying, you're not guaranteed that right, which according to our Constitution, everyone is guaranteed that right. So here is the next clip. Fifth round of seemingly unprompted arrest by the NYPD. The march was on the sidewalk and calm when NYPD moved in. This is what the caption says, and this is exactly what I fucking said. They fucking were on the sidewalk, and the cops pushed them into the road. They pushed them. They were on the sidewalk until these dumbass, shitbag, disgusting fucking pigs showed up. Pepper spray was deployed against at least one protester. I'm sure it's probably more than that, but let's take a look. Look at this. You guys seeing this shit? This is bullshit, dude. They pushed him. He's on the sidewalk, and then they ripped his sign out of his hand. This is a clown show, dude. I like how the cops show up. I love how the cops are the ones who showed up to this peaceful protest. I like how they showed up, fucking started yelling, screaming, threatening to arrest people, and then they start putting their hands on people unprompted, and when people fucking get their hands put on them when they shouldn't have them, they react, and then they fucking will hit them with like a resisting arrest charge or some random bullshit. Get the fuck away! Go away! This is why we need to defund the fucking police. Literally. This is a prime example of why defund the police needs to happen. Number one, there's so many other great things we could spend our money on. Number two, this is a fucking clown show. This is a circus. And it wasn't a circus until these dumb fucks showed up. This is such a joke. I don't know who the fuck ordered these cops to be out here. I don't know whose call it was to send all of these fucking cops. There's so many. There's so many cops. But this is a waste of time. This is a waste of police resources, and it's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous, disgusting. Again, violating people's rights also. See? They're screaming, "Stop resisting, bro. Y'all are false. Y'all are literally fucking illegally arresting these people. Stop resisting my ass. Fucking do your job right. Do your fucking job. Stop arresting fucking innocent fucking pro-Palestinian protesters just because you think that they were doing something wrong. And nothing was happening until these fucking cops showed up. It was all fine and dandy until the cops showed up. And then they want to block the cameras. They want to block the cameras. It's crazy how when cops get overwhelmed, they get off the hook by doing horrible and heinous shit to people. Here is another angle of the protester that you just saw being shoved to the ground, and the cops walked in front of the person who was recording. Here's another angle. This one's a recording of a phone screen, so it's not super easy to see. It's also a little shorter, but I'm going to play it.
Everybody?
What the fuck?
This is the other side.
Yo, get off of him. What the Hey, it's punching him! It's punching him! She's punching him! She's punching him! I got it on fucking video! Yo!
Yep, punching. I love... It's so awesome. You want to know what the most awesome, most American thing is? Watching police fucking punch protesters that are already on the ground and are about to be in handcuffs. And there's also, I think, like 5 or 6 cops. These people are fucking jokes. And this is something I've said many times on the channel before as well. The worst types of people are the types of people that become cops. The worst, most scummy, most nasty, most heinous, most horrible, most disgusting, most downright just fucking nasty human beings are the ones that become police officers. Here is another clip here. This is from a previous round of arrest of protesters on the sidewalk. Protesters were threatened with arrest for being in the road. Then they were arrested on the sidewalk minutes later. This is one of the 3 rounds of arrest in a 30-minute span. So glad that we're wasting government resources on this. This is horrible, man. This is like so hard to watch. These cops are, dude. These cops need to fucking be in jail, man. For real. This is just straight police brutality. These fucking cops don't even know what's going on. Look at this goddamn complete and utter bozo. He falls over and gets so flustered. He doesn't even know where he's at. And then he just pulls his stick out because he's ready to beat someone. Yeah, back up, get on the sidewalk. Yeah, why the fuck do you think that you guys pushed these people off of the sidewalk? What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Here is an NYPD white shirt ripping a Palestinian flag out of the hands of a protester. This is a clip that I saw before I watched, and it really fucking, it really got me going, guys. It really pissed me the fuck off. Look over here. Look at this. And then he runs away. What a little bitch. I can't believe that these people are cops. So I'm going to run that back one more time just in case y'all didn't see it. But as you can see here, as the camera pans, you can literally see a cop forcefully ripping a Palestinian flag out of a protester's hands. And then when they don't get the flag, he runs away and acts like he wasn't doing anything. This is like what children do when they're trying to sneak something when their parent is like in the room or around, and then they think their parent's coming or something, so they run back and act like they weren't doing anything wrong. That's what that's what this is. And it's a fucking joke, dude. And then he just runs away. And then he just goes up and tries to fuck with someone else. Back up! They keep saying back up. You guys are on... So, you don't want them on the sidewalk then. You ass clowns don't want them on the sidewalk. You said get on the sidewalk. This is the sidewalk. You're telling these people to back up. These people all need to be fired. Every cop that was involved with this yesterday needs to be fucking fired, and they need to be tried for violating First Amendment rights, because it's exactly what they're doing here. And they're also just being fucking stupid. They're not fit to serve as police. Back up. Go to where we told you not to go. Back up. Stop pushing. Yeah, you hear these people literally say we're on the sidewalk. Stop pushing. I don't know what else to do. This is apparently, I don't know if this is right because this is according to the thread, which I do think is a really great thread here, but according to the thread, this is the cop who was just seen in that last, not the clip that we just saw of the Palestinian protesters' flag being ripped out of their hands. This is that officer, Vincent C. Greeny. Oh, God, that's just a horrible, horrible name. But I have 2 more clips that I'm going to play, very short clips here. And these are not all of the clips, not far from all of the clips. There's a lot of clips from this online. But here is here is another person being falsely arrested, and the cops just completely brutalizing him. 4 cops for one guy. As you saw from the other footage, apparently the NYPD are so bad at their jobs that it takes like 6 people all beating someone up to arrest them. Falsely arrest them, that is. Here it is.
Get off of him! Get off of him! Get off!
Officers don't give a shit. And you know what's really like, I don't even know if I should be saying this. It's just, I think that there was something or somewhere that passed a law. I'm not sure. It might have just been introduced as some law about cops. even when the cops are literally brutalizing you, you can't do anything to them without getting slapped with, some type of assault charge or assault on an officer or something. You can't retaliate against the cops when, again, they are falsely arresting you, beating you. I have the last clip I'm going to play is a different angle, I think a better angle of that individual you just saw getting arrested. Um, I don't know how good of an angle it is. I haven't seen this one, but it seems to be at least a little better at the beginning. But that's where I'm gonna play this clip, and then we have no more clips to play.
Get off!
Now, I guess it's essentially the same angle, but
You are unlawfully in the roadway.
so we already saw this clip. So I guess that's where that clip ends right there. I thought it was a little longer, but again, I think it's crazy that you are not allowed as a citizen who, very well might have the possibility, especially if you're, like a protester, a marginalized group. You don't have the ability to retaliate against police brutality in any way, shape, or form. You just have to sit there and get brutalized by the cops. I mean, you can retaliate, but then you're gonna get fucking. You're just gonna have to go through so much goddamn shit, lawsuits, fucking suing the cops, fucking proving that what they did was fucking illegal, which I don't think is super hard to prove when cops do illegal shit because they do illegal shit all the fucking time, every goddamn day, and also just absolutely abhorrent, not surprising, but absolutely disgusting. We cannot trust the police. Don't trust the police. They're not here to help. They don't care about helping. They care about keeping up this weird status quo, upholding the white supremacy that exists in this country. That's all cops care about. It doesn't. They're not. Again, they're not here to help. But the last thing that I want to say is, for all of my viewers that might be in another country or in other countries, when you look at stuff like this, when you see videos like this, what does that make you think of America? Like, what do you think of as a non-American when you see these types of things? That's going to be it for the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, press that little bell, turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.